Ugh, so hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast!
Huh. You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
My face is starting to sting. And my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Xion? Oh, wait. You're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there'll be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone, not even as a joke.
I'm not a little kid!
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle both.
Not necessarily. Both of them contain...
This one's mine!
Now I'm real mad! Are those rocks you
Here
can't
it
win?
is! I'm only getting started!
This one's all mine!
Come on, like you got
No
take
take
this!
Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Burn in hell! almost finished!
Here I go!
Sonic Thrust! Swallow Dance! Did you hear it? Rising Falcon!
Lunar
Be still!
Surface Knuckle! Lunar Blast! Lightning Radiant
Demon Blade!
I never miss!
I'm just getting
Destruction!
Eternal Devastation!
Well, looky here! Out of our way! Art Expert coming through!
First Strike! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear! I really owe you one! Dragon Swarm!
It's a duel of the arts! Do it! Excellent!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for
Eat
you
them
to
early!
early.
I'm on strong! No complaints here!
Do it!
Inferno!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Mega Ray!
You're mine!
Annihilation! Born!
Blow away!
Astral Sword!
Here I come!
Here's the evil!
I can carve through! Now
Do
blow
it!
away!
Thunder Field!
Eat Kisara!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Guess I misread the landing.
Let the
choice.
marksman handle this.
Eat this!
This
Rising
one's
Wyvern!
mine!
Here I come! Tear! Talon Hurricane!
Now!
Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Here's our winning
We've got flyers.
Unstoppable! Let a marksman handle it!
We are freaking invincible!
All yours.
Alvin and the others truly are strong!
What about me?
Be still.
I can handle it!
Let's...
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
Lost!
I'm on it! I'll tear you apart!
Lunar corruption!
Here I come!
Primed and ready! You have to
Can't
aim
get out
for
of
the gray
bed.
area on their back!
Demon Blade! Now, into a flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
In an instant.
Impact Block! I'll bash in their defenses!
Glad you had your uses! We'll soon see about that!
I'll smash you!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Ridwell.
I'm up here! Frozen!
Hammer!
Lunar corruption!
Here I come! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Do it!
Swallow Blade!
Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone.
It's time. Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogle?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it!
Talon Hurricane! Now I'm in the
Hold
groove.
on to your arms. Here I come.
Come one, come all!
Here goes. By the
Lightning Wyvern! Blue escape! Move it into
Here I am.
You're out!
There you go.
Not today!
Lunar blast. Not in your dreams. I'm all stuffed up.
Rising Wyvern!
Quiver Dragon. Vermilion Ranger. Eagle Assault. Primed and ready. Burn. Cyan Eagle Assault. That one's mine.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Now you see what I can do.
Blending Flash!
Take this. Rising Storm. Let's tear him up.
Not today!
Dust to dust. Flush. Do it.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Swordblade Alpha!
Ready and rare.
Without a trace. This one's mine.
Shockwave Slash!
Shining Super
Dragon
Nova.
Now you see what I can do.
Raging
Try
Cascade.
this!
Eagle Assault.
Swallow Blade!
Inferno Blade.
Pierce through! Toyota Flame inside me yearns to be let
It's
free!
finished.
Let's do it.
Power burn!
I'm ready when I do it.
You require a hand.
Kisara, frozen.
Hammer.
Here come more!
You'll just have to keep fighting.
This one's mine. Leave the enemy's arc to me.
Do it.
Astral energy. Full throttle. A flawless victory. Naturally. This one's mine.
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll smash you.
Blew
An
away!
instant.
Double finish!
Hammer, flame of fury. Burning.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
I'll heal you all.
First strike!
Divine strength.
I really owe you one! Double Demon
With his
Fang!
hair.
It's on!
Do it.
I owe you one!
Eagle Assault. It was nice while it lasted.
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem.
You're mine!
Astral energy. Blah blah blah.
Swallow
This
Blade!
one's mine.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Not on my watch.
Burn!
There. Come on.
Now you see what I can do. Slush.
This one's mine.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
It was nice while it lasted. Break it, does it?
One more.
The Flame and
They're all
Strike
coming
yearns
after
to
me.
be let- I'm coming, Redwell!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
I'm just getting started.
Raging blast. In here.
You're mine!
Let's get you up.
Pierce through!
Ready and rare.
The water's
Smash you.
Feel.
I'm nearly done for. Okay, here I go. Try
Try harder!
I'm on a roll now! Ow! Eagle assault! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Here I come! Strike!
Arc seal! Where are you going?
Swirl blade!
Sleep now! Here's a healing arc!
Now you're talking!
First aid!
You picked the wrong fucker!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll heal you all!
Double demon fang!
Do
you require
healing arc! Not on my watch! Ready to go! In here!
Demon fang!
Take this! Blah, blah, blah! Lightning! Cross I'll heal you all!
Rising Wyvern!
Red astral energy! Full throttle! Eat this!
You're done! Swallow blade!
Talon storm!
Vacuum blade!
this! First
Demon
aid!
fang! Rising Wyvern!
Vanquish darkness! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! If it's in the sky, it's mine! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
I really owe you one.
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll handle it.
Alphen!
Watch and learn! That's enough! Go back down!
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
There's always room for improvement. What do you know? Another big fire monster with nothing better to do than get in our way!
I wonder where the rest of those lights ended up landing. It looked like they were pretty scattered.
Well, whatever they're after, let's just hope none of them are anywhere near a city. An ambush on civilians is the last thing we need.
Well, no rest for the wicked, right? Though with 1 down and 3 to go, it sounds like our headache is just beginning.
I thought you liked the opportunity to flex your muscles.
Against those things? It's not like I have a death wish. Besides, we've already got our hands full saving the world. Dying stupidly won't be much help to the cause.
Yeah, I guess I can't argue with that logic. Sorry.
Hey, is that it over there?
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, We should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Xion can finally get rid of her thorns. Xion?
Huh? Yeah.
Where? Xion? Where'd Xion go? How could she just go off on her own? Xion. Xion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Rolron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Xion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If if I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first. But ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renis Alma on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
when this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
Alvin?
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alvin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. Fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys. You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.